Okay, what's up, everybody? Y'all know who it is. It is your favorite dark-skinned chick, Rashida Strober. It is the queen of dark skin, Rashida Strober. It is the woman.
What's up, everybody?
Hold on one second.
Y'all know who it is.
Pause that.
It is your favorite dark-skinned chick, Rashida Strober. It is the queen.
The woman who always forget to pause the doggone video. It's the woman who put dark skin on the map, Rashida Strober. Rashida Strober, the woman who brought dark skin to social media. Rashida Strober, the woman who made everybody else speak on dark skin, yet nobody is given credit for. Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skin activist, the creator of dark skin activism since 1998. I have been speaking only on dark skin before anybody else did it on the internet. I'm plagiarized, I'm duplicated, but you could never be me. You can never be me. Let's make that clear. So for my YouTube people, I want to go ahead. I got a little treat for y'all because I need to let everybody know who created the lane of even talking about dark skin. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that there tonight because y'all already know how I feel about that. Hold on one second. Let me screen share with y'all real quick because I got to go ahead and play my theme song here, or my theme poetry, or whatever you want to call it. And for the haters that's out here, that's watching dark skin content, don't plagiarize my work, okay? I'm the creator and the inventor of this lane. I don't care who you see talking about dark skin. They're doing it because of Rashida Strober. You just remember that. Hold on. Let me go ahead and play this little lovely little intro for y'all. Here we go.
We're not gonna do this right here. Y'all not gonna do this right here. Don't act like y'all don't know. It's the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober, the queen of dark skin, here to sit on my throne, your favorite dark-skinned chick, created the lane of dark-skinned activism way back in 1998. Now they hate, got death threats for calling out Kendrick Lamar in 2015 on his acts of darkism. The dark-skinned activist brought dark skin to the internet out the gate. Now, the fakes, they never came to my rescue back in 2015, but in 2018, they try to take, but I will never let you take the dark skin lane that I created back in 1998, straight from the only original, real, raw, world's first dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. That's right, I coined and created the phrase dark-skinned activist and dark-skinned activism. Respect my name, dark-skinned activist Rashida Strober. Respect my brand, dark-skinned activist Rashida Strober, the world's only real, first, raw, true dark-skinned activist, queenofdarkskin.com. Go support, go donate to the legal defense fund of the dark-skinned activists to stop people from ripping off my work. Rashida Strober, the Little Richard of dark-skinned activism, wrote more books in the world on anybody on dark skin. The first artist, actress, author, social commentator to focus my work only on dark skin. Been doing it since 1998. queenofdarkskin.com.
All right, people, I'm going to stop screen sharing and just bear with me a second because I'm about to go live on Facebook as well because I want to talk to as many people as I can and let everybody know that I created this lane to talk about darkism, to talk about any issues surrounding darkism as it relates to dark-skinned people in comparison to non-dark-skinned people. I created that lane. But now, in 2018, I have a lot of people that called me crazy. They said, what the hell is a dark-skinned activist? You know what I'm saying? They said dark-skinned activism was stupid. But now, I look up on the internet and I see everybody copying Rashida Strober, the world's first dark-skinned activist. But I want everybody in the sound of my voice to know there's only one dark-skinned activist, and that would be Rashida Strober. I coined the phrase dark-skinned activist. I coined, by the way, for some of you that don't understand, coin means created. So I coined the very phrase dark-skinned activist. I coined the very phrase dark-skinned activism. There is only one. I've been the dark-skinned activist before social media, before YouTube. In 2015, I made a post about Kendrick Lamar as a part of my dark-skinned activism work that I've been doing before I came onto the internet. That particular post went viral all around the world. Millions of people heard about it. And that is what brought dark-skinned activism, the dark-skinned activists, to the internet. And instead of Black people and non-Black people giving me my credit, I look all over the internet and I even look on TV, and people are copying and ripping off what I started because nobody was talking about dark skin. I'm the queen of this. I'm the originator of this. Okay. I brought dark skin to the Black internet, social media, in 2009. So there was a progression there. That's why I'm kind of giving you guys an introduction on the history. And a lot of people have asked me, they said, Rashida, why haven't you put out any more dark skin content? Because I have close to 300 videos that I took down. They've been down for at least a year because all these people all over the internet and even people on TV are copying Rashida Strober. They're plagiarizing Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. There are no other. I coined and created the phrase dark-skinned activist. I also deal with darkism because I'm an honest woman. Alice Walker is the woman that coined and created the phrase colorism. That is an old paradigm, and I got a lot of respect for her, so that's why I say her name. I'm not a liar and a thief, okay? She created and coined the paradigm, the word colorism, back in the early 1980s. I coined and created the paradigm of darkism under the branch of the science of dark-skinned activism. And I don't appreciate Black men, Black women, dark-skinned men, I don't care who you are. I don't appreciate you ripping off and stealing my work and my ideas, because none of these people that you see in 2018 talking about dark skin, they weren't doing it. I am the first woman in history to create a movement for only dark skin. Rashida Strober. Let's be real clear about that. So when you watching this video of me talking about Trina and light skin privilege, if you see anybody else out there doing it, if you see anybody else out there talking about dark skin, they're plagiarizing my work, and I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're famous. I don't care if they're on the internet. I don't care who they are. They are plagiarizing the science of dark skin activism because I can prove this is a fact, and I only care about what is factual. None of these people were talking about dark skin on the internet. They were not speaking on it. They looked at my work. They studied me. After the 2015 episode took place with the beef that I had with Kendrick Lamar, they looked at my channel, saw all my work that I was doing on dark skin, and they plagiarized and copied. That's what happened. And people are not honest about it. Okay. And so now in 2018, we have a situation where Rashida Strober, the world's first dark skin activist, Rashida Strober, the creator of dark skin activism, Rashida Strober, the woman who actually brought dark skin to social media and other platforms, is being ripped off and stolen from. So with that being said, that's my intro. I have to get that out because I need for people to know that somebody might watch this video and go make a similar video. They might steal from me again, because that's what's been happening over the last 4 years, or since the 2015 episode with the beef that I had with Kendrick Lamar. And all you guys got to do is Google me, Rashida Strober, and you'll see. If you really did your research, you'll find out that I'm telling the truth, that people were not speaking about dark skin prior to 2015 on social media. They were not. Anybody that you see talking about it, I don't care if you see them on TV, I don't care if you see them on social media, they're doing it because of Rashida Strober. Yet they haven't paid homage, and that's the problem. I want to encourage, because I do have a legal battle going on right now, I want to encourage those of you that care about my work, that care about the fact that I've been ripped off and stolen from in regards to the science of dark skin activism, to go ahead and go to my GoFundMe, because I've taken a lot of hits. I've taken more hits for dark skin than any of these people speaking about it. They're just speaking about it because they saw me bring it to light. And instead of them telling the truth about it, you know, they won't mention my name. They won't bring me onto their platforms. They won't do any of that. And, you know, this video was kind of prompted by someone that I watched one of their interviews, or not interviews, but I watched one of their videos tonight. It just kind of popped up in my suggestions. A young lady named Geisha. I hope I'm saying your name right. I actually did email her because I could kind of see some similarities between her particular situation and my particular situation. How people will rip you off. They'll take your ideas. They'll tell you crazy. I got death threats, all that. But now I see dark-skinned women talking about their dark-skinned stories. They got that from me. And I'm very upset about the fact that people are not paying homage. I'm very upset about that I have been not been put onto platforms and people blocking me. And this sister talked about the same thing in regards to love and hip hop. She talked about how she was the first person to come up with the idea of bringing love and hip hop to Miami. And now we have Trina. Everybody know who Trina is, the rapper Trina, that is on that show. And she's pretty much like the top dog rapper, the queen or whatever you want to call it, from Miami. And the sister Geisha was talking about how she feels like she's been pushed back and other rappers have been pushed back in Miami who are just as talented, but they never got their chance to shine. And I feel for you. I have a lot of empathy for anybody that is going through that, because it's not right. It's not right. It's not right how people will do you. And I want to say to those of you, some of y'all have not donated. Y'all need to go and make a donation. Don't just sit up here. Y'all see the struggle, you know, what I'm going through. Go make a donation. You know, this is one of the reasons why I said I'm up here giving out my free content to people, and they're doing nothing but stealing it. So I feel like the least people could do, go support me, because you see what's going on. I'm coming to the people directly, telling the people what's going on. And that's why I personally have been so hesitant about putting out my dark skin content, because it's been ripped off and stolen by more people than I can count. Like I said, internet and TV, social media. Anybody you see talking about dark skin, they're doing it because of the dark skin activist Rashida Strober, and that is a fact. All right, now I want to talk a little bit about, well, not a little bit, a lot of it, about Trina. Trina, just what my title says, Trina. And this is classic Rashida Strober, dark skin activist. I've been talking about this stuff since 1998. I'm the reason why anybody else would talk about the subject of dark skin, light skin. I'm the reason for that. I want people to clearly understand that before I even go into speaking on Trina. Let's be clear on that. I put dark skin on the map. I put it all on the map for everybody else to talk about. And instead of people giving me credit, ripping it off and stealing it. But it's only one dark skin activist. It's only one original. None of y'all ain't put in the work. I don't care if you dark skin, light skin. I don't care what color you are. You will never have the foundation and the resume and the creation of the science of dark skin activism as Rashida Strober has. You will never have that. You don't have the legitimacy. I don't care if you blue, black. Let's get that straight. And there's no celebrities out here. Just for the record, people that want to come at me and try to claim that celebrities, dark skin celebrities, created a dark, that's a lie. That's the biggest lie I've ever heard. Don't come and make up lies because you don't want to give me my credit for creating the science of dark skin activism and putting it on the map. Hell, a lot of these celebrities have benefited from me talking so much about dark skin and taking them hits. Where were these celebrities at coming to my defense when I was getting death threats? Nowhere to be found, but they benefit now. Moving right along, just make that clear. Because we got to clear it up. We got to clear up who is the queen of dark skin. And that's Rashida Strober. Period, point blank. I created the lane. First person, first woman to create a movement in history on only dark skin. Give me my credit. I'm taking it. You mad? That's your problem. That's your problem. Now getting back to Trina, because this is classic dark skin activist. This is what I've been doing way before anybody did it, way before social media. Classic dark skin activism. Trina, it's your light skin privilege, honey. It is your light skin privilege, okay? This is my theory and my beliefs. Y'all can free to disagree with me all y'all want to. But Trina, it's your light skin privilege as to why you are where you are today. That's a big part of it. Yes, I will say I have listened to some of their music, especially the music that Trick Daddy and them came out with back in, what was it, 2000? Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. But honey, you were picked. One major reason you were picked is because you're light-skinned. Because down here, down south, we would say red bone, because you red bone. And anything you use off this video that watch me behind the scenes, make sure you reference my work. Don't steal my terms. Make sure you reference my work. Because right now, y'all getting classic dark-skinned activists. Y'all getting the classic dark-skinned activists who had to take down all her videos before people started stealing my dark-skinned ideas. Trina, you do have talent. I'm not going to sit there and say you don't. But I did listen to some of these interviews, and if what this darker-skinned young lady is saying about you is true in terms of blocking other people, blocking other rappers from Miami is true, you really need to stop. You really need to stop, because you have already amassed, I'm pretty sure, millions. And Trick Daddy, you came, and I listened to one of his interviews where he basically was defending Trina and kissing her ass. That's what he basically was doing. He came on there talking about, oh, I love dark skin. I love dark skinned women. Classic dark skinned activist Rashida Strober. Once again, if you listen to my videos, you need to cite me. This is classic dark skinned activist Rashida Strober, what I've been talking about and been doing before anybody else thought to do it. Before social media. Let's get that straight. Trick Daddy, you came onto that video and you defended the hell out of Trina. You are what I would call a darkest, even though you tried to come up on there and say that you like dark-skinned women. I love dark-skinned women. That's the first thing some of these darkists will say. I love dark-skinned women. They'll holler about how they look, but you picked Trina. You picked light-skinned Trina. And you kept going on and on about how Geisha, I hope I'm saying her name right, which is a darker tone rapper in Miami, will never be Trina. What you're basically saying, you contradicting yourself. You going on and on about how you love dark-skinned women, but yet you're making a mockery of this young lady. Talk about she gonna end up killing herself. Then he tried to say, oh, I hope she don't kill her. But why would you even say something like that? You're a darkest. You chose Trina because she was light-skinned, honey. That's one of the main reasons you chose her. I don't care how much you try to dress it up. Because like I said, y'all could go look at the video. Y'all could go look at the video. I don't care how much you try to dress it up and say, oh, I love dark-skinned women. That's the first, I done heard it all. I'm the original. I'm the original world's first dark-skinned activist. Okay? I created this lane. I know what I'm talking about. Okay? Oh, yeah, Spirit of Truth. That's why I say I receive death threats for bringing dark skin to the internet. That's why anybody you see talking about dark skin, they didn't take no hits. They're not the first to talk about it. Rashida Strober is the world's first dark skin activist. I put dark skin on the map. I brought dark skin to the internet. And anybody you see talking about dark skin, you better understand they're doing it because of me. I'm giving y'all the old classic dark skin activists. I had to pull back because I got some legal issues right now for all these plagiarists. People ripping off my dark skin work. So yeah, he came on. Well, you know what? Big Game, Orenthal James, she herself, I've heard her refer to herself as Redbone. And down here in the South, and if you, again, I want to make this clear because people are ripping. I'm the original. I can understand why people want to rip me off because I got so much original content on dark skin because I created the lane. But here's what I want to say. Down South, we say Redbone. So Trina, I've heard her refer to herself as Redbone in her rap music. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I heard her refer to herself as. And I also watched Unsung did a documentary on Trick Daddy. And he talked about, see, a lot of times, and again, I have to say, I hate giving out my content, my wonderful original content for people to rip off. But I have to say this, a lot of times, light-skinned women are in a position. They're in position to win. They're in position. That's why I could empathize with what Geisha is saying. on the level of me being, on several levels, me being ripped off, people stealing my dark skin content. They called me crazy, but now all these dark skinned women is coming out talking about being dark skinned. None of them weren't doing that. In fact, none of these dark skinned women didn't come to my rescue in regards to Kendrick Lamar. I want to know where they at, but you stealing my content. You stealing my ideas. But I empathize with Geisha because I know that a lot of times people, light-skinned women are put in a position to win. They're put in a position to win. Okay? They're put in a position. So Trina, you was put in a position to win. You was out because people already viewed you as being pretty. I had the same thing going on in my family where I have a light-skinned family member with so-called good hair. She was already born to win, already put in a position to win. And once again, if you use any of my ideas that I'm saying right now in regards to light-skinned women being in a position to win, make sure you don't steal. Make sure you reference. Because I got a lot of you out here stealing my work. You know who you are. Men too. Making videos based off my content. Making channels based off my dark-skinned content. Y'all been doing, but there's only one original. You're not Rashida. You can never be me. Trick Daddy, you sat there and went on and on and on about how Geisha could never be Trina. Well, I don't think she's trying to be Trina at all. Not one bit. Not from what I see. I don't think, I mean, I think that she looks great with her black hair. She ain't got all this blonde weave all over the doggone place, you know, with all this extra bright makeup all over. She didn't have that. It looks to me like she is being herself. It looks to me like she calling out people who done throw over and who done, you know what I'm saying? Same thing I do. I'm calling out people that have stolen my dark skin work all over the internet. I understand. I understand. And what you need to do, Trick Daddy, then he talked about how she got, what he said, like, oh, she only got like 40 little viewers or whatever he said. Just trying to take digs at her. You know, first he tried to come up on there talking about, y'all could, let me put the I'm gonna put the video up. Because I don't know if I'm allowed to play that video on my live. I don't know if I'm allowed because I ain't got time, but I'm gonna put the video up. Y'all go listen to it. But he came up on there just defending, and this is what black men do. And again, I'm the original. If you use these ideas, you need to quote Rashida Strober, the world's first dark-skinned activist. That's where these ideas are coming from. If y'all see this video and these ideas anywhere else, know it's coming from Rashida. Let's get that straight. I'm the world's first dark-skinned activist. I brought dark skin to the internet, and don't none of you ever forget it. Anybody talking about dark skin, they doing it because of me. I don't care if you're on TV. I don't care if you on the, I don't care. But anyway, we get back to what I was going to say. Plagiarist out there watching me, because I'm sure not watching you at all. I don't need to. I'm the originator. Huh. He tried to take digs. What is this calling me? Hold on one second, y'all. Hello? Hello? Who's calling? I don't know, y'all. I've been getting people calling my phone all day. I'm starting to think that these people are playing on the phone. I'm getting tired of it. But he tried to take digs, y'all, at the fact that she's not as famous as he and Trina are. Of course she's not as famous. Y'all on TV. What you expect? Y'all been in the rap game for years. What you expect? Okay? You Trick Daddy talked about bringing Trina on that You Don't Know Now song. He got her on that song. You put her on. And why did you put her on? You would never admit to it. But a lot of it has to do with light skin, long hair, don't care. Light skin, long hair, don't care. Being a red bone. Yep. But so you know, you can't come up on no video, Trick Daddy, and be like, oh, well, I love dark skinned women. Sorry, but I love dark skinned women. Talk about you love dark skinned women. Listen, I'm from Florida. I know how it goes. And Miami is nothing but about a 4-mile drive away from St. Petersburg. So I know how these dark-skinned men are down here. Once again, you listening to the originator of anybody speaking on light skin, dark skin. If you hear these ideas anywhere else, you know these plagiarists got it from me. I don't care if they have huge followings. I don't care if they're on TV. You talking about dark skin, you talking about light skin, you talking about it because of Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skin activist. Let's keep that 100. Moving right along. Yep. And I'll let you know this to your face. To your face. To your face. Where your face? Oh, a lot of these don't even show their face. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, he said, I just put the video there for Pretty B. I just put the video for there. I'm putting the video right there for y'all. Y'all can go watch the video. I'm gonna put it on YouTube, Facebook as well. Y'all can go watch the video. Well, he sat there and talked about, oh, I like dark-skinned women. You like dark-skinned women, but you knew that it was a bunch of non-dark-skinned female rappers down there. Why you ain't help them get famous like you helped Trina get famous? Oh, because you knew that light-skinned, long hair, don't care, was gonna sell. You're a darkest, Trick Daddy. You're a darkest, plain and simple. And once again, like I said, Trina, it's your light skin privilege, honey. That's why Trick Daddy picked you. Because you even said that in that unsung documentary, you said you didn't even want to be on You Don't Know Now. You said you didn't want to be on there because you didn't like, basically, you didn't like the lyrics. You didn't like how, it was being presented. But again, it's the positioning. Light-skinned women are always in a better position to get the money, to get the benefits. I'm too black to get the benefits. I'm too dark to get the benefits. Now, why somebody go copy me? Why somebody go copy that? I got to start talking about how all these people are copying me. Everything I do and everything I say, they copy it. All my dark-skinned activism, they copy it. I'm talking about, I just put the video up there because I'm talking about Trick Daddy. I'm talking about Trick Daddy and how he chose Trina based on light skin, long hair, don't care. Yep. You can sit there, Trick Daddy, and talk about how you like dark skinned women all you want. Why was you making digs at darker skinned geisha? Why? Telling her what he said. Y'all got to go listen to it. I mean, he was talking all kind of trash and just being rude, eating hush puppies. Talk about because I heard you hoes yo just smell like fish, saying all this kind of stuff. Leave Trina alone. You dark-skinned men, y'all always defending lighter skinned women. That's what y'all do. That's what y'all do. Y'all want to defend me because I'm too black. Trying to fix the lighting here. I'm too dark-skinned. I'm too dark-skinned. Oh, and by the way, I can't wear my pink lipstick like this. Because I look like a clown. I like Boo Foo the Fool, huh? It's getting kind of hot in here, y'all. Whew. Talking about these darkest people. Talk about these darkest people, these darkest rappers like Trick Daddy, because you are. And you know that somebody was going to come for you for talking about darker skin, should I say, geisha. When you came on and defended light-skinned Trina, because you know why you picked her. You know, and I know, and you know what? Let me tell you, keep it real. Everybody down south understands this. Anybody that lives down south understands this, okay? They understand this clearly. I don't have to sit here and make nothing up. I don't have to make nothing up. You should be thankful that you're on TV and people are watching you. And yes, I will say I do enjoy some of your music. I will say you are a talented artist, but you are also a darkest. And dark-skinned men like you do nothing but sit there and perpetuate darkism. Dark-skinned men like you do nothing but contribute to systemic economic darkism. Because why you didn't give other darker-skinned women an opportunity? Why you didn't help put them on? Why it had to only be light-skinned Trina? Why? Explain that. Explain that. And Trina, you're aware of your light-skinned privilege. You done took it to the next level. Because according to Geisha, and she's right, you keep saying nobody can get on Love and Hip Hop without going through you. And I agree with Geisha. I agree with her that that's very selfish. Just like it's very selfish of all these dark-skinned women non-dark-skinned women, dark-skinned men, non-dark-skinned men who are ripping off and plagiarizing the work of the world's first dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. It's selfish. None of y'all was coming to my rescue in 2015 when I was getting drugged for talking about Kendrick Lamar. But you want to get all this attention and want to act like you've been talking about dark skin. You've been caring about dark skin. You're not the dark skin activist. You're looking at the original world's first dark skin activist who started talking about dark skin in 1998, and you motherfuckers ain't give 3 fucks about it. But you want to act like you've been talking about fuck that. I'm telling you, piss me off. Piss me off. Pisses me off. All these fakes. All these frauds. You motherfuckers are steal from a baby. You don't even care. You see a good idea that a baby got, you are steal from a motherfucking child. You are steal their motherfucking candy. But I'm giving y'all original world's first dark-skinned activist content tonight. Because I had stopped. Because I ain't finna be giving these bitches my motherfucking original ideas and content. And one of you bitches will not be able to face me. You will trust me. You don't want it. You don't motherfucking want it. You don't motherfucking want it. Because I don't fuck around. What you see on cam is what you get in person 20 times. 20 times. For bitches and motherfuckers that done fuck with what I fucking built. Let's get that straight. I want to encourage those of you that believe that it's wrong to have ripped off Rashida Strober and her original ideas. You didn't care about dark skin before 2015. So I have to do my due diligence and handle based upon legalities. I'm asking everyone in the sound of my voice to donate. And I'm going to put the links up here again. If you believe in justice and fairness, if you want to see more dark skin content, because I'm not going to be releasing my ideas. Trust me, I got a lot more. Man, I got some, man, y'all just don't understand. I've been holding back, but I do have a treat for y'all. Once I do get the legalities of this thing together, I have a treat for y'all that I'm working on right now. It's in the works. I have a dark skin treat for y'all. They might try to steal that. They'll try to steal everything and rephrase it. They'll try to steal everything the dark skin activist says and rephrase it another way. That's what they do. That's what they do. Thieves. Thieves. Those of you that care about me being ripped off and want to contribute to the fund, go ahead. I just put the PayPal link up there, and I put the GoFundMe link. Go to my GoFundMe and make a donation. Make a donation. You know what, Shayla Diamond, you are so right. You are so right. And I will say every idea comes from my copywritten material, which, you know, that's been copywritten. So before I came on the internet, I had already copywritten my work and my, you know, which my ideas come from. So that's why I don't got a problem at this point pursuing legal action. And that's the stage. I'm going to fight these people because I would love to continue to release dark skin content. I want to release those close to 300 videos again, but I'm not going to do it until we handle on a legal level. Until we handle, and y'all going to get content from me now that's speaking about people on TV plagiarizing Rashida Strober, the dark skin activist. People on YouTube plagiarizing Rashida Strober, the dark skin activist's ideas. Y'all going to hear about people on Facebook. I don't care, all over the place. If you hear anybody talking about dark skin, just know that's Rashida Strober. I don't care who the person is. They could be the most famous person in the world. I don't care. I don't care what TV show they own. They're doing it because of Rashida Strober, the world's first dark skin activist. And I'm letting it be known. I'm letting it be known. And the reason why I came on here to speak about Trina and her light skin privilege and Trick Daddy being a part of that, because he picked her and you picked her, Trick Daddy, based on the fact, one of the main reasons is because of her light skin. Now, would you ever admit to that, Trick? I don't know. I don't know if you will admit to that. But I came on here to talk about that because of listening to what Geisha had to say and just seeing similarities of how people have done me wrong on the internet and on television in terms of ripping off the work of the world's first dark-skinned activists and not inviting me on their platforms. So for example, the Breakfast Club making me donkey of the day. I'm talking about dark skin, nothing but dark skin. I'm the world's first dark skin activist. You talking about me, you never invited me on your platform, but then you bring other dark skinned women on there to talk about dark skin. That stuff came from Rashida Strober. It came from me. That's a fact. It's a straight up fact. None of these people were talking about no dark skin, and they're not going to keep talking about it because they don't care. They're doing it because I made it a fact. I'm here for the long haul. I've been in the game, created the game, and in the game for 20 plus years. You think for 1 minute I'm going to stop talking about dark? If YouTube got shut down, the dark skin activists is going to still be here. If social media got shut down, the dark skin activists is going to still be here because you're dealing with the real. Y'all can keep the fakes. Y'all can have them. You're dealing with the real. The world's first and only dark-skinned activist. There is no other dark-skinned activist. It's only one, and that would be Rashida Strober. And I don't say that out of arrogance. I say it because it's the facts. So I understand. And Geisha's struggle is relatable to my struggle. So I understand. And so that's why I come on here and I say what I say. You understand what I'm saying? But Trick Daddy, you just ridiculous. And you could just tell by his demeanor that he was putting her down. You know, he was putting her down. He was, what's the word that I want to use? Condescending. He was being very condescending, bragging about the checks. Oh, you ain't Mona Scott. I ain't see your name on the checks. When I talked to Mona Scott, she said she don't know you. I ain't see your name. Just bragging, just further trying to drag this woman down, who's probably already hurting, because I understand, because I am too. And I can admit that with no problem. I'm hurting because people are stealing my work all over the world. It is what it is. So I understand how this woman never properly got her opportunity. But I pray to God, I'm going to keep fighting for mine. Y'all, I'm already taking legal action, already developing. Well, I have tons of dark skin content, so it's already there. But I'm getting ready to put it out in a special way. I'm gonna be letting everybody know. So I want y'all to keep tuned for that, because I'm finna come out. See these fakes. You're not me. You can't produce like I produce. I know you trying. You didn't create the lane of dark skin act. I did. I own the blueprint, so I can create at will. I can create in my sleep. You're not me. So for those of you that want to know what's going on with it, I got some fire for y'all. I got some absolute fire, but I cannot let y'all know what it is until I handle the legal aspects of it. But it will be in a city coming to you soon. I'm also working on finishing up my book, 2 books. I got another book that addresses kind of what Geisha is going through in regards to Trina and the rappers down in Miami and what I am going through. I got a book that's going to address that. I'm not going to give y'all that title yet because I got the plagiarist watching me. So I'm going to, of course, copyright that, and then I'll let you guys know about when that's ready to be released. But Inventing Dark Skin Activism, the Rashida Strober story, because I'm the first person to bring dark skin to the internet, to social media. I'm writing a book to put it out there, the history of it. So all these plagiarists and liars, I'm going to put this book out and I'm going to heavily promote it with everything I got in me. You're not going to be able to beat me. You're not me. You're not the dark-skinned activist. You'll never be me. You can rip me off and steal all you want, but you'll never be me at all. You'll never have put in the work that I done put in on dark skin. None of you. I don't care if you black as the damn sheet in the back of me. I don't care if you black as my hair. You're not me. Out here stealing storylines on TV, talking about being dark-skinned. Out here stealing ideas on social media, talking about just ripping off Rashida Strober, the world's first dark-skinned activist. But back to you, Trick. Classic world's first dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. Back to you, Trick Daddy. I know your ammo, and I know what you was trying to do. You was disengaging. Talking about, oh, if you need some cash, something about a bathroom attendant he talked about at some place he was referring to, just bragging. But if I remember correctly, you talked about being depressed and unsung. You talked about how you lost a lot of money and you was basically broke. But you're going to sit here and you're going to sit up here and try to downplay somebody else because of the situation they're in. And because of the fact that they haven't gotten to where they wanted to be and deserve to be in terms of their musical career, you dead wrong for that. You should have no problem bringing Geisha, talking to whoever you need to talk to. You should have no problem, Trick Daddy, bringing Geisha onto Love and Hip Hop. You shouldn't have no problem with that. Why don't you want to see her on? Why I gotta be just Trina? Why can't, what's the other young lady name? What's Jackie O? Why she can't be on there? Why I gotta be just Trina? Light skin privilege. What you say? What you said, world's first dark skin activist, Rashida Strober? I said light skin privilege. That's what I said. Y'all need to pay me for this content. Y'all need to pay me. This is classic world's first dark skin activist. People ripping off. Let me put my information up there again because I need to get paid for this. Go to my GoFundMe, Facebook. I'm putting the link up there again. Anybody that gives $25 or more is going to get an autographed copy of my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. It's my book, classic. And I'm going to go on to my, there we go. My paper. I'm just putting up the links here because I need you guys to support me financially. I'm being robbed and stolen from, and I need your financial support to do what needs to be done. I need help with the projects, the dark skin projects that I want to put out. I also, y'all want me to release more dark skin content. And I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not getting ready to release this content without my legal action being handled first. And that costs money because dark skin activism is under attack by people that are stealing my work. Okay. Okay. I'm the first dark-skinned activist, the only dark-skinned activist. I made you mad, Professor. You mad? I'm the first dark-skinned activist. I coined and created the words dark-skinned activist. I hope you're upset. I coined and created the words dark skin activism. I've written more books on dark skin than anyone worldwide. Nobody talking about dark skin has this type of credibility. I'm the first artist. I'm the first actress. I'm the first activist to focus my work exclusively on dark skin. In 2015, the Kendrick Lamar beef that I had blew me up and sent me to millions all over the world. And after that, everybody started copying me. Black women on YouTube copied my dark skin work. They're doing it right now. Never gave credit. Black women on TV copied my dark skin work. Never gave credit. Facts. You mad? You upset? Good. I only deal with facts. I only deal with facts. I only deal with facts. People are so upset. But you're mad with the facts. So why don't you go outside and have a fight with the air? Because being upset with facts, you might as well go fight the air. Because you're not going to be able to change what is factual. And that's what I only care about, logic and facts. My work has been stolen by these people. You mad because I'm putting them on blast. I'm putting them out there. And I'm taking legal action. Be upset. It's my dark skin work. Trick Daddy. You dark skinned Trick Daddy. You dark skinned Trick Daddy. But you prefer and favor light skin. Even though you claim that you like light skin or you like dark skin. You claim you like dark skin. That's the first thing he said. Because he knew. Man, I'm telling you, these dark-skinned men down here in Florida, they know what it is. 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 Yes, he is, Shay 91. He's definitely a darkest. He's definitely a darkest. Once again, I want to encourage everyone to go ahead and make a donation tonight to my GoFundMe and also to my PayPal. For me, this money is going towards legal action of the plagiarists. Legal action of the plagiarists. Brianna, you said Trick wife is dark. Yes, she is. To me, I would consider her to be dark. But what I've learned is just because a man has a dark-skinned wife or girlfriend, that does not mean that they're not darkest. That doesn't mean that they're not darkest at all. Because the way that he carried on tonight on that video, it let me know that you're really in support of placing a non-dark-skinned woman in positions of power, like you did with Trina. That's what you're really in support of, because you must have felt like, oh, if I get this particular chick on Yono now, it's gonna blow up because of how she looked. She light-skinned, got the long hair. Because why didn't you put a darker skinned rapper on there? According to Geisha, they known each other for a long time. So let's ask this question. Let's say Trick was coming out with Yono Nam and he was coming out with his rap career and just getting started, and he knew of both Geisha, who is darker than Trina. Why didn't you put Geisha on? Why did you choose Trina? If that was the case, I said if. Giving y'all a hypothetical here. Gotta think about these things. So I don't know. I gotta think about that one. I don't buy, because you didn't put on a darker skinned female. You didn't put her on. And that could have taken for, let's say that was Geisha instead of Trina. That could have taken Geisha to the mainstream, to millions, just like Trina. So we have to ask these questions. To me, Trick Daddy is a suspect darkest. A suspect darkest. That's what he is to me. And like I said, y'all, I am from Florida. I live about 4 hours away from Miami, Florida. And so I know how these dark-skinned men down here roll. I know how they roll. Okay? I know. Y'all, again, it's the world's real first dark-skinned activist. I've been the dark-skinned activist since 1998. 1998. But in 2018, they hate and plagiarize and try to steal the work of the world's first dark-skinned activist. But I'm the original. You'll never be me. You'll never be me. Never. Let's get that straight. Once again, guys, I want you to go ahead and make a donation. And like I said, anyone that donates to $25 or more, you're going to get a copy of my not my electronic. If you donated at $25 or more, you're going to get the actual copy of this book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. And I'm going to send you an autographed copy. I want to say thank you to everybody that's already donated. I want to say thank you to all of my supporters in this fight against the plagiarists who are plagiarizing and copying my work. And I'm going to continue to push the dark-skinned activists and let people know that I am being plagiarized. And I want to say to you that I really want to put out my dark-skinned work. But again, I cannot keep releasing this because people have ripped it off and stolen. Ripped it off, stolen. People that would never talk about no dark skin, they ripped it off. And they never said Rashida Strober. They never mentioned my name. They just try to pass it off, the ideas off, as if it's theirs. Okay? And I've always been honest. You know, I've always said the person that influenced me the most, that wouldn't be the world's first dark-skinned activist without Cola Booth. And some of these people say they talk about colorism, but they don't even give credit to Alice Walker. They're just evil, conniving, backstabbing, underhanded, no good people. But, you know, in the end, the history of who did what is going to win. You can try to put out as many other dark-skinned women as you want to steal my ideas. You can come out with non-dark-skinned people to steal my ideas. You can do whatever you want. But in the end, because I'm in it for the long haul, I'm going to win the war. I'm going to win the war. Oh my God. I got somebody up here commenting. He talking about Trina fine as hell, and not because she light-skinned. Not all light-skinned people are pretty, and not all dark-skinned people are pretty. Not all light-skinned people are ugly, and not all dark-skinned people are ugly. Point blank. You want the world to condemn light-skinned people and say they are all ugly and all dark-skinned people are beautiful. It's not going to happen. Daniel Howard. That is not what I said. See, that's another thing. Not only do people plagiarize the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober, the creator of dark skin activism since 1998, the woman who brought dark skin to social media, they also lie. All this stuff he's saying about light-skinned people being ugly and dark-skinned people being pretty, I want all dark-skinned people to, I never said that. All I said was Trina is a benefactor of light-skin privilege. And that she was in a position because of her light skin. You upset? That's not my problem. That's not my problem, Daniel Howard. But I do encourage you to donate. I do encourage so that we can keep discussions like this going, so y'all can hear more from the world's first dark-skinned activist, the inventor of dark-skinned activism. Just like I say that over and over, people are plagiarizing and stealing my work, so I gotta keep branding it. It's the brand. It's already branded anyway. I want people to go ahead and make a donation. Donate to the fund to take care of legal expenses and to take care of some dark-skinned products I got coming out from the original. Y'all want the original? Y'all don't want it watered down? Make it happen. Let's make it happen. We can all make it happen. I'm just looking at y'all comments. Well, Fast Life Shooter, I'm not surprised you would say that. Apparently, he knew what he was doing when he chose Trina. Well, of course, people would say that. She light skin. She likes that. That's just like if we talk about T.I. with the white rapper, Iggy. She's white. Okay? Look at these black men. Look at these black men. Y'all always sitting up here defending non-dark-skinned women. Like, y'all always do that. Like, instead of looking at the facts of what I'm saying, instead of saying, okay, here's what I said. Here's what the title says. Trina, it's your light-skinned privilege. Trick Daddy picked you because you light-skinned. When we're talking about him choosing a woman to be on record, on his, you know, on You Don't Know Now. A lot of y'all know that song. All you gotta do is Google it. Like I said before, Geisha, apparently they all know each other, and she's a rapper as well. We have to ask the question. We have to say, why pick Trina over Geisha if all things equal? If, keyword, if all things were equal and they were all in the same space and Trick Daddy knew that Geisha was a rapper and Trina was a rapper, why choose Trina? Let me see if I hear crickets. Thank you, Kenny Brown. I'm hideous. Look at me. I'm not even remotely attractive. Thank you. Thank you. The dark-skinned activist Rashida Strober, the creator of the science of dark-skinned activism. Thank you. Shade 91, I would agree with you. I don't think he would have chose her if she was dark-skinned either. I don't think you would have either. And they will never want to admit to this. They will make all kinds of excuses in the book. Kenny, thank you. Thank you for calling me hideous. Oh, I love being called. I'm so ugly. I'm so ugly. I'm hurt. I've been beat with the ugly. I'm so black and ugly. Oh my goodness. Woo! I've been beat down with the ugly stick. What else? What else? What else you got to say? You mad? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I'm not, you know what? I'm not worried about Kenny. Kenny, I love the Kennys of the world. Because I done went to school with the Kennys of the world. In fact, Trick and Kenny is probably cousins. That's probably Trick little cousin. You probably Trick little cousin. You might be Trick. Trick Daddy, are you on my live? Oh my God. Trick Daddy is on my live, y'all. Calling me ugly. What else, Trick? AKA Lil Kenny Brown. What else? Y'all. Anyway, that's what I pretty much had to say about this whole situation with Trina. I will say I do like some of Trina's music. I don't want people to get it confused. Now, some people I'm about to talk about, I don't like their music. I'm just not a fan. But some, not all now. I do believe that Trina is talented, and I do like some of her music. But Trina, you gotta look at the fact that light skin, long hair, don't care had a little bit to do with that. You gotta look at, you gotta acknowledge that. You gotta recognize that. And I hope it's not, well, you actually said it. I heard you say it, that nobody can come on Love and Hip Hop unless you say so. Well, I think that you need to change your stance on that. I think that this young lady, Geisha, I hope I'm saying her name right. If I'm not saying your name right, I apologize. Geisha deserves her shake. Just like anybody else. I gotta plug this up because I don't want my battery to go dead on y'all while I'm talking. Plug up my battery's running low, y'all. I don't know why I forgot to. There we go. Yeah, but I think that Geisha deserves to get a fair shot to be on Love and Hip Hop if that's what she wants to do. God, humility, and modesty. Thank you for being a new subscriber. Matter of fact, I want to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate it. I want you to know I'm the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. I'm the original dark-skinned activist. Nobody was talking about dark skin before Rashida Strober, and I had to take down close to 300 original videos dating back to 2009, people. 2009, the original. Anybody you hear talking about dark skin, they're doing it because of me, but because of the plagiarism, I had to take those videos down and just going back so that some people will understand what's going on while I talk about the plagiarists. In 2015, dark skin activism and the dark skin activists blew up through my commentary on Kendrick Lamar, and it went viral to millions all over the world. And after that, people started copying and plagiarizing me. People started making channels based off of my dark skin activist work. There are even people on television who are copying and plagiarizing me. And none of these people have given me credit for bringing dark skin to the Black masses, for putting it on the map. So I'm here to let people know exactly what it is. So you're dealing with the world's first and only original world's first dark skin activist. There is no other. Anybody else talking about they shouldn't even be calling themselves a dark skin activist, because I coined the phrase dark skin activist. I also coined the phrase dark skin activism. Nobody heard of those phrases before I said them. And with the Kendrick Lamar episode, everybody was saying, what the hell is a dark skin activist? What the hell is a dark skin activist? I was getting drugged. I received 5+ death threats, 5+. And none of these dark skinned women or people talking about dark skin now, none of them came to my rescue. And they knew about what was going on between me and Kendrick Lamar because of it went viral. It went everywhere. So they knew about it. They didn't make no videos defending Rashida Strober, but some of these people went and copied my work and created YouTube channels based on the work of the dark skin activists. So based on that, I had to take down my 300+ videos because people were plagiarizing me. They're frauds. So I want to make it very clear, anybody that you hear talking about dark skin, they're doing it because of me. They're not giving me credit. They've ripped off and stolen my work. Some of these people have went so far as to call themselves a dark skin activist, and they're not. So I have to come legally for these people because my work is based upon my intellectual property. It's based upon my books. All of my work and ideas come from my books, and you cannot plagiarize a person's copywritten intellectual property. You can't do that. So I'm coming for these people legally. And that's the reason why I ask people to go ahead and make a donation to my GoFundMe. It's for my legal funds. So I'm going to put the link up there again, asking everybody in the sound of my voice to go ahead and make a donation, because I want to put out my dark skin content, but people have ripped it off. So I stopped putting it out so that they could stop stealing ideas. And I said, I got to go about this another way. And it's really a legal way. And that's the reason why I stopped putting out dark skin content. Okay. And what I have to do, we can't come on here. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. Y'all could, I don't want the plagiarist name mentioned on here. So it's no shade, but anybody that puts the plagiarist name, I don't want it, because people, like I said, people have been ripping me off since the whole Kendrick Lamar. And my question has always been, where were these dark-skinned women who are in 2018 talking about dark skin in 1998? There was nobody. Where were these dark-skinned women talking about dark skin in, thank you, superhero, awesome, Dwa girl, I appreciate that. Where were these dark-skinned women talking about dark skin when I was getting drugged by Chrissy Lamar? Where were they? They were sitting back in the cut, not defending me, but stealing and ripping off my work and creating YouTube channels based off of the dark-skinned activist Rashida Strober. That's where they were. And it's upsetting to me. I'm outraged about it because, again, the work comes from my intellectual property, my books. I have written more books, more plays on dark skin than anybody in the world. This shows you I've been doing this for years, well before Facebook, YouTube, social media. I just brought it to the internet, and never did I imagine that I would have people steal and rob from me and not give me credit. I never imagined that. So I'm also going to put my website up. It's beingdarkskin.com. I own that. So for the plagiarists out there, I'm coming for you. I will come for you. Once again, my website is beingdarkskin.com. I'm putting it right there. You guys can go to my website, read up on me, check it out, because people, exactly, peace and love. And the thing about me is I don't talk about colorism, because the reason why I call myself the dark-skinned activist is because colorism was an old paradigm created by Alice Walker. And I looked at colorism and I said it didn't go far enough, which is why I created the paradigm of darkism and dark-skin activism and the dark-skin activists. So that's why I don't deal with colorism. That's Alice Walker's paradigm. That's not Rashida Strober's. And I'm an honest person. I'm an honest intellectual. I don't have to steal and take from nobody because I'm original. Let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all might say, oh, Rashida Strober is arrogant. No, I don't watch anybody else's videos about dark skin. I don't do that. I don't need to, because I'm the dark skin activist. I created the blueprint. So I don't have to sit and go watch this person's video or that person. I don't do that. Plus, the reason why I don't watch other people's content like that, because I like to keep myself authentic and true and honest. And anytime I get an idea from somebody, you best believe I'm going to give that person all the credit in the world. I'm going to say their name, plug their name over and over, because that's how I roll. I'm an honest, truthful person. Anybody that knows me, they know in my everyday life, I'm one of the most honest people you ever want to deal with. So I don't respect people. And coming from the scholarly world, I have a master's degree in political science. You're not going to get a master's degree without writing a thesis. And to write a thesis, you have to do a literature review, which means you're researching what others have said about your topic, other scholars, and you have to cite them and reference them. You will never get a graduate degree plagiarizing. It's not going to work, people. So I don't have respect for people that are coming onto the internet, never talked about dark skin, because if they did, let me tell y'all something. I'm the authority on this dark skin issue. I would have known about them. There wasn't anybody. From 98 all the way up into 2015, nobody was talking about dark skin. They weren't. That's the truth. Y'all can do y'all research. All you got to do is, once again, Google me, Google Rashida Strober. Everything I'm saying is facts. I've been on television already with the mainstream white press. I've been in mainstream white publications before I even got to Black YouTube, before I even got to Black social media. I've been doing this. I am the originator. So these people out here that you hear, they're plagiarists, they're dishonest, they're liars. They'll never give me my credit. But I'm letting the people know, I'm going to scream it to the mountaintop, because I feel that ripping off Rashida Strober, the world's first dark-skinned activist, original work since 1998, is a form of darkism. That's darkism. That's oppression to me, because you're taking my original ideas and trying to pass them off as your own and monetizing it without being honest about it. That's darkism. So once again, I want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch this live stream tonight. I want to encourage everybody to go ahead and subscribe if you have not. I want to encourage everybody to like this video if you have not. I want to encourage everybody to share this video. And I also want to encourage people to go ahead and make a donation. Once again, everyone that donates $25 or more, you will get an autographed copy of my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. And I'm going to put the PayPal there where you can make that donation. And I know, Shay 91, it's definitely darkism because I'm an oppressed dark-skinned woman. And if you steal from me my ideas and concepts about my own liberation, you're perpetuating darkism against me. That's the problem. That's the major problem here. So I'm also going to put the GoFundMe up there. Anybody that donates in any amount that's less than $25, you will get an electronic copy of my book. And I'll send you 2 electronic if it's below $25. So yes, y'all, I just had to come on here and talk about this because I saw Geisha and I felt her pain because of what I'm going through with the plagiarism of my work. And I want to thank y'all for taking the time to watch me. I'm about to get out of here. And of course, y'all know who it is. Y'all know who it is. But I got to say it again to the mountaintops. It is the world's first dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober, the creator of dark-skinned activism, Rashida Strober, the queen of dark skin, Rashida Strober, since 1998, putting in the work. The woman who brought dark skin to the internet. The woman who brought dark skin to social media. The woman who now everybody said, what the hell is a dark-skinned activist? What the hell is a dark-skinned activist? But now you ripping off the work of the dark-skinned activist. Rashida Strober, go to beingdarkskin.com, aka queenofdarkskin.com. And I'm going to be talking to you guys again soon. Y'all have a good evening, wherever y'all are at in the world. And I am out.